Toby, what do you want for dinner?
I'll be back. Oh, hi, Dad.
What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I was just playing action figures with my friend Susan.
With Susan?
My friend sitting right here.
Oh, an imaginary friend.
Her nickname is also Demaroth, the Destroyer of Heavens. Dad, Susan's been telling me secrets about you.
Oh yeah, what kind of secrets has she been telling you?
Susan said that when you were in kindergarten, that you would fart, and then when you would fart in class, you would try to breathe it all in, so then nobody else in the classroom could smell your farts, but it never worked.
What other secrets has she told you?
Susan said that when you were 9 years old, you also went on a field trip, and you got scared so bad by a gardener snake that you pooped yourself, and then on the way home, nobody sat next to you in the back of the bus, and then through the rest of your school years, nobody ever talked to you, and you were severely depressed.
Okay, is there anything else that Susan has told you?
Susan also says that tonight she wants to, what do you want to do, Susan? Susan says she wants to stuff a cake in you.
Stuff a cake?
No. Oh, Susan says she wants to suffocate you.
Suffocate?
Susan says she wants to take a pillow and...
We need to stop talking to Susan, okay, Toby?
Okay, bye, Dad.
Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new video. Today, we are going to be making a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Now, I could just make a 2-minute video using a pre-made roll, show you how to make a Philly cheese sandwich, but I'm not going to do that. So today, we're going to make our own hoagie rolls for the Philly cheesesteak. I've been enjoying learning how to make bread and all that stuff, so I figured I might as well apply that to today's video. It's a pretty simple recipe. There's going to be nothing crazy in this video. It's just going to be a super simple, delicious Philly cheesesteak. I had somebody request that on my Instagram. If you guys haven't yet, go follow my Instagram, TheBigSturg. I put polls up and see what you guys want to see on the channel. And so here we are, making Philly cheesesteaks. Top tier sandwich. Honestly, probably top 3 sandwich. So now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna quit yapping. Let's get into making the perfect Philly cheesesteak sandwich. All right, so we're gonna start off by making our dough. First, we're gonna start with 240 milliliters of milk along with 8 grams of yeast and 33 grams of sugar. We're gonna go ahead and mix that all together and let that sit for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we're gonna put in 450 grams of flour and 3 grams of salt. We're gonna start mixing that all together and add in 2 eggs along with 58 grams of butter. And we're gonna knead this for about 5 minutes until the dough is completely combined. After the dough is done, we're gonna go ahead and take this out of the bowl and we're gonna put it onto a floured surface. We're gonna try to make it into a ball as best as we can before we put it into a greased bowl and cover it and let it rest for about an hour. Once it's doubled in size, we're gonna go ahead and take it out of the bowl and we're gonna cut these into 6 equal pieces and then we're gonna form them into 6 equal sized balls. Once you're done with that, we're gonna cover them up with a damp towel for another 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and roll these into our rolls, put them onto a greased baking tray and cover them up with saran wrap for about 25 more minutes. After the 25 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and put our egg wash on top of the rolls. We're gonna put some fancy little slashes into the rolls and we're gonna put them in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes. While that's baking, we're gonna go ahead and get our Philly cheesesteak going. So we're gonna cut up some ribeye along with about half an onion. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple recipe. We're gonna put this into the pan. We're gonna saute our onions down. Nobody likes raw onions in a Philly cheesesteak, so we're gonna caramelize these down, and then we're gonna add in our steak along with some salt, some black pepper, some onion powder, along with some paprika, and then finally some garlic powder. We're gonna mix that all together and let that saute down until everything's cooked. After about 15 minutes, our rolls are done. They're looking absolutely beautiful. And our steak is done, so we're gonna go ahead and put in our provolone cheese. We're gonna let that melt all down, and our steak is ready. We're gonna cut the bun. We're gonna put in a little bit of spicy garlic mayo, along with our steak and cheese and onions and all that ooey gooey goodness. And there is our Philly cheesesteak. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the perfect Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I cannot wait to bite into this. That garlic mayo, I have a feeling, is gonna make it 1,000 times better. The bread, I cannot explain how soft and airy this bread is. By far the best bread I've made so far. A little crunchy, really soft, soaking up all those juices. I'm gonna be fat for a second. Homemade bread, though it being simple, honestly, is 1,000 times better than store-bought bread. You could probably just turn that straight into a French dip with a little bit of au jus. Oh, that bread would soak it up so good. That garlic mayo is really nice. There's a little bit of a kick in there from the paprika and the chili garlic Cholula hot sauce that we put in the mayo. And I gotta say, that's top 5 best Philly cheesesteaks I've ever had. And I've had a lot of those, if you can't tell. So that's it for today's video. Super simple. I highly recommend you guys making that bread. It's literally took an hour and a half in total, and it turned out great. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss any of our future content. Leave a comment down below if you guys did decide to try to make this recipe or you want to see any recipes on the channel. I will see your guys' comments. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. 2-inch gang!